There as well, and the super viewer shot of the Knights. You know, we never heard back from Amanda after she sent in this shot. Kaktovik Polar Bear, thank you very much, Amanda. Get your shots in, aksuperstation.com. Click on the super viewer icon and be our next super viewer. I'm sure she's fine.
That's about as close as you want to get to one of those guys.
Yeah, it being on my computer graphics. That's
there you
as close
go.
as I want to get.
Good call. Thanks a lot.
Steve.
Next in sports, it has been up. Well said.
Better time to come to the Great Land because we've been waiting for summer to appear for a while now, and now we're about 15 days away or so from the official start of fall, and summer has arrived, and it's going to be a nice weekend. We do have a little weather disturbance here around the west coast. Lows getting back into the 30s, and we're getting a little bit of a reprieve in the weather for tomorrow in the capital city, but the rain showers continue for Friday and also for Saturday. So
they sure do, you know, and I needed my gloves this morning. I actually went out for a run, and I didn't wear gloves, and I totally regretted it. So, gotta get them out. Gotta dig out all the winter gear now. That's for sure.
I can't find my gloves yet, so I've just been freezing my hands a little bit here in the morning hours.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But you can see here in the storm tracker, it's pushing on across, and by Saturday night into Sunday morning, we are expecting some scattered shower activity for the south central regions. Let's focus in on the high temperatures. 15 below right now. And the almanac information in Barrow, 7 degrees the high for today. So just a little bit warmer than what we've seen here for the last couple days. Hard to believe 7 degrees is feeling warmer. It's kind of similar to what we've been seeing here in the Anchorage Bowl. The fog in the morning and the beautiful sunshine in the afternoon. Dry and a windy season. Several red flag warnings throughout the months of not only June, July, but also into August. Looks like by Saturday it's going to be a Category 1 hurricane. And by Monday, Category 2. And we'll continue to watch this thing because we do have high pressure. Cloud coverage into the Copper River Basin, partly cloudy skies in Valdez. And the sunshine for the first part of the day, clouds on the increase for the rest of the south central region in the Anchorage Bowl, but most of it, once again, going to fall around the Gulf Coast communities. A little bit of rain mixed in around Cordova. Snowfall season, that's what created the ice jam flooding. We had all that snow. It had to melt. It had to go somewhere, and it went down those 3 rivers. And it did destroy the village of Eagle. Hurricane Carl earlier today when it hit Veracruz, and it hit with some punch. 115-mile-an-hour winds and 8 inches of rain in the first 90 minutes. What is missing is what's not on top of the Chugach Mountains, and that is termination dust. A hurricane with some pretty strong winds to 150 miles per hour, gusts to 184 miles an hour, and here is the projected path, and as you can see, starting to move north, and that's good news for the Caribbean. Overnight's 54 degrees in the Fairbanks area. The rest of your overnight lows, where we can expect to see some patchy morning fog for you around the western coast. I'm Stephen Douglas. Darren Horton has the night off. It was the summer of LeBron and his talents. I wonder how Kobe and the 2-time defending world champion Lakers feel about that. They were taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves last night at the Staples Center. I'd show you highlights, but we simply can't do that. The Lakers did pull off the victory. The Black Mamba had 33 points, and the Lakers won 99-94 to remain unbeaten at 8-0. Now, speaking of LeBron James and the Heat, they were taking on the Utah Jazz in South Beach, but the story was Paul Millsap. He dropped 46 points, a career high, including 9 rebounds and also 3 3-pointers in the last 30 seconds of the game. The Jazz overcame a 19-point deficit at halftime to pull out the overtime victory. That's all the time we have for now. For KTLA, I'm Stephen Douglas. I'll see you December 1st.
And finally tonight, the Globetrotters put on quite the performance last night, but the real show was during halftime.
Our weather and sports team went head-to-head to see who the real athletes are. This is how it all went down. The sports team, they gave it their all. Lauren stuck with her
driving out with
her gymnast roots, keeping it graceful on the court. David even bought a new outfit and tennis shoes for the big game.
Don't call it an outfit. Don't call it an outfit.
In the end, though, it came down to Steve and Janessa, whose skills, well, they shined
Not
through.
to mention that Tuttle was on the ground, so patching up his knee at the time.
He's all sore today.
He's nursing his wound.
Limping around.
He is limping around.
Well, and the score, in case we're wondering, was 6-0. And the good news is I'm hearing we might have some rematches.
Not over. Not over. We're doing best out of 3.
Yeah,
the rematch is all
might be
her
next.
idea.
Gymnastics is our next sport. Putting Douglas on the bounce beam.
I will have a broken neck.
David's
It
got
will happen.
Okay, let me see that. That's our newscast. Tosh Sweet back at 10. We'll see you then.
Good night.
You okay?
I am okay, Steve.
Okay, all right.
Just
Was I cracking you up? Was that?
I have a bit of a cough right
Oh,
now.
okay, all right. I wasn't. I thought you were laughing for a second there. So.
Can you go ahead and read that?
I can. Still to come on ABC Alaska News at 10, a couple got more than they bargained for when buying a couch. But first, the Alaska Nanooks are honored for their time on the ice. Laura Majera will fill you in just a bit next in sports.